Hello, everybody. Guys, welcome to Rekindle Blessings. My name is Beth. This is my page. Come on in, y'all, and hang out with me, and let's make something fun. We're going to make a tray tonight, you guys. We are going to make a tray. And you guys will hear the tape gun in the background. I can't do anything about that. Mr. Randy is boxing all the auction items that we sold last night on our auction. So please bear with us and understand that that's the only place he has to box is what's right next to my room. So you guys will hear him using the tape gun. And I'm sorry if it's an annoyance to you.
That's how we make a living.
That's how we make a living. That's right. You guys are hearing our money being made. That's for sure. Hi, Ann. Hello, Billy. Hello, Miss Sandy. How are you? Hello, Verna. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in, everybody. Say hi when you come in if you... because a lot of times we won't see you. That way I can say hi back. Let's see here, y'all. I'm trying to get us over to our other page so I can see your comments. Hi, Hope. Hello, Suzanne and Marlene. Welcome in. Hello, Donna and Ada. Welcome in, my friends. I'm waiting for the comments to pop up here. I'm hoping they will. Hi, LaFern and Connie. Hello, Miss Jackie. You've been sitting here waiting for me? Well, I went a half an hour early. Well, not quite a half an hour, about 26 minutes early. But the reason I did that is because I really just don't want to be on here all night tonight, y'all. I'm actually really tired, so I wanted to go ahead and get the live done so I could get on here, do what we need to do, and be done. Glad you made it safely home after jumping. I know, girl. I'll tell you what, it's hard work being me. It's hard work. Did y'all see where we went to England? If you guys didn't see the one we went to England, go look for it because it's even better than the Hobby Lobby one, y'all. And there's more to come of those. More to come. It's fun. Randy, we're doing well. Thank you for asking. Hi, Janet. How are you, friend? Hello, Diana and Carol. Hello, Billy. Y'all hear Randy in there with the tape gun. He is working to get all the auction stuff boxed up, you guys. So you will hear the tape gun throughout this live. Oh, my goodness, you guys. I was thinking about doing Santa, and I mixed a color on him that I thought about using on him, but then I changed my mind. I'm not going to do Santa. We're going to do a tray tonight. We're going to do a tray. But the comments aren't coming up over here, you guys. How's Miss Loretta doing tonight? I hope Miss Loretta's good. We're going to try to get these comments one more time, y'all. It is just fighting with me. It doesn't like me today. Like normal. So aggravating. Let's try that right there and see if that'll do the job. Come on. There we go. I see it now. Hi, Donna. Hello, Jody Larison. How are you and your hubby doing? Hello, Miss Brenda and Sybil, Miss Nancy and Diane, and I'm Jean and Deborah from Arkansas. Welcome in, guys. Let's put some undercover primer on this, you guys. Undercover primer. Oh, you guys, I got some news. We have some new paint sets. Paint Pixie has come up with paint sets for us. And y'all, mine is called Beth. It's the Beth set. And it has all my favorite colors for the holiday season. And y'all, you're going to have to go check it out because it's all the colors that I love using for the holidays. Hi, Lisa. Yep, it's one of the silver trays from England. I didn't have anything else to do, Lisa. I didn't have any other things to do besides the things that we heisted. We did. We put on a heist. That's so funny. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Hello, Diane and Rose. Hello, Basha. How are you, my friend? I'm glad you're doing well, Jody. You tell that hubby I said hello. We sure did have a good time with you guys down there this last retreat we had. We had a blast. Lisa Faby, thank you for the stars, my friend. You're such a sweetheart. I appreciate you so much. Hi, Cindy Chapman. Hi, Tammy. I seen Loretta's gorgeous Santa. Loretta always does a good job. She always does a good job. I taught her well. No, I'm kidding. I didn't teach her. That's too funny. But no, Loretta did really good. She always does really good crafts. I love watching. She's really good with florals. She's really, really good with florals. I'm not the best at florals. But, you know, hey, we can all learn something here and there. And that's mine, I guess. Oh, you guys, I'm painting a new Santa. I started painting this. You guys know I dabble in painting every once in a while if I think of something I want to paint. I've got a little Santa I've drawn over here. I was actually drawing it while I was watching Loretta. Oh, yeah, I'm more famous. Stuff them paints are named after me, Deborah. I'm telling you, girl. I know, Jody. I can't wait either. We're looking for a place. Oh, I didn't teach you, Miss Loretta. You were fabulous before you met me, girl. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Hope. The comments are starting to jump again. Oh, no, girlie. I'm so sorry. Hi, Marilou. Hello, Retta. Hi, Tina. Randy's doing good. He's boxing all of you guys' things that you bought last night at the auction. How's Linda doing? Hi, Dorothy. Tell Wayne we said hello. I like Loretta's cardinal yesterday. She always makes the most beautiful things. She really does. And that Santa was awesome. Hi, Dawn. Nancy Church, thank you so much for spreading those blessings, sister girl. All right, y'all. This is undercover primer so we can paint. If you guys don't follow Miss Loretta, go check her out. Handmade with Love by Loretta. She's amazing, you guys. Miss Loretta presented at our retreat this year, and she did a fabulous job there as well, along with all the other creators we had. They were all fabulous. We had Talisa Lindsay and Lisa Brown and Miss Sheila and Loretta, myself, and y'all, we just had such a great time. Okay, I'm making sure those edges are good and dry. Got my invoice, and I'll pay as soon as I get paid. All right, Sandy, I'll let him know. What is with the bump? What bump? What bump, sister? Winnie, I'm not sure what you're talking about, honey. Are you talking about the tray? How it's got the... It was a ton of fun, wasn't it, Joni? Girl, I love meeting you. That made my weekend. I think everybody had a blast. I'm telling you, we all had such a great time. And with this, I was the same creator, you guys, because let me tell you what, our retreat this year was a class act. It truly was. All the women that was there were just absolutely fabulous. I was so thankful for that. Last year, they were fabulous as well. Don't get me wrong. But this year, we really, really had a great time and enjoyed ourselves. Hi, Lori Parks. How are you, hon? Hi, Diane. Hello, Darlene and Miss Julie. But what I loved was we were just all so in sync with one another, and we're all just so alike. We're all different, but we're a lot alike. Tina keeps saying bump. Wendy, I'm not sure, sister. Oh, she said her comments are bumping. And I think she's doing that. She's trying to get me to read the comment, but I'm still not seeing it.
Hey.
Tina. I got my gingerbread man today. You are welcome, Tina. You're so welcome, friend. I hope you enjoy it. That's probably why she was saying bump. She's trying to get my attention. Your best way to get my attention instead of putting the word bump, yeah, she was saying that. But you're better off to put a emoji by it so I see a color so it grabs my attention instead of putting like bump or something like that. Because a lot of times I will miss it, you guys.
Yeah, we're just thinking you're going down the road and it's bump.
No, we don't.
Oh, Tanya.
Mr. Randy's in the house, y'all. Mr. Randy's in the house.
I'll say hi for a minute. Boy, the Hoosiers pulled one out of their rear today.
They did. They really did. They sure did. That we're talking last minute. Last minute they pulled it out. But that was pretty awesome though. Now you know I would rather watch a game like that any day on the seat of your, being on the edge of your seat watching it. I love games like that. I don't like the ones that are so close that it's just boring.
Becky.
Y'all, this is just white paint by Dixie Belle. It's called no, it's got a name. Cotton.
Yeah, that was a good catch.
It really was.
Real Sybil, real Dolores, real good.
Hi, Becky. How are you, friend?
Hello, Jody. I'll come in here. I'm going to take you a break.
That's fine. Do whatever you got to do, babe.
You want coffee?
Sorry I got that up in your seat. And you said you weren't coming in here, so I had your seat full. Sorry.
Oh,
Well, I got my paint a little heavy right there. But that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything.
I'm going to go turn the coffee
Hi,
on.
Janet. How are you, hon?
I'm going to go rest you.
Hi, Barbara O'Donnell. And Miss Pamela. Hi, Sandra. Okay. We're going to add just a little bit more to cover some of these cracks, you guys. I have it on the brush, so we might as well use it. But this is just more or less for my print is all this for. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And look, see what happens there if you get too much paint on there, y'all? I'm showing you what not to do. Do you see that, how heavy that was? I knew I got a little heavy-handed right there in the center, but it is not going to hurt anything. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We just got to dry it up real good. Hi, Deborah. That game was crazy, wasn't it, Lori? Unreal. Unreal. I love it, though, when they play like that. I like that last-minute stuff. It gets everybody excited. We're doing good, Barb. How are you, friend? Love you, too, Julie. Hi, Tammy. You guys, I called my mom and told her about her slippers that sold last night. Y'all, she was all excited about that. I thought that was the sweetest thing. She was just all, she goes, nah. I go, yeah, Mom, you did. I said, you did really good with them. She was like, oh my gosh. So then she had to talk to my sister and tell my sister about it. I thought it was so cute. She's so funny. All right. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to stop right there. And then we're going to go, I've already got this primed, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to put some would you bend on this tray, you guys. We got to fancy this tray up. We cannot leave this tray. It's just really plain, just flat edges. So we're going to doll this up and make it wonderful. We're going to make it look pretty. Oh, wait, here, I got some glue right here. I don't have to get back here and get no glue. I just need a plate to put some glue on. Oh, goodness gracious. My arms are getting shorter or I'm getting older. There we go. Gotta have some of that glue. If you guys do not have this would you glue, it is now in stock. It's been out of stock for a long time. I'm just telling you guys because this is very hard to get. So I just wanted to let y'all know that it is in stock. It is under the would you bend tab if you guys are interested in it. Okay. And I don't know some of the numbers on these, you guys, because they were loose in my box. So I can give you the numbers of the ones that I do have. You can have the snow. Yeah, my sister's getting, they're getting snow up there right now. My sister's getting snow up north. She lives about 3 hours away, so northern Indiana is getting snow right now. Okay, anyway, let me heat these up, you guys. We're going to go ahead and put these end pieces on first. These are so pretty. Look at these, you guys, all the detail in those. I'm not sure the number of these, you guys. I know that I believe they're a pediment, I believe. You're going to be getting snow too, Debbie. Hi, Francine Dubé. How are you, my friend? I know, Joni. I felt the same way. My sister told me, I was like, you're crazy. You keep it. Hi, Barbara O'Donnell. How are you, sister? You've been out? Yeah. Well, they have it in right now, so... Or they did have, I'll tell you that now, and then it'll be gone. But I was told yesterday that it was in stock. And I was told that by my representative. So I'm hoping that you guys will all be able to get it. But I'm telling you, it goes so fast. And then whenever I tell people and then they don't go get it, then they'll come back and say, it's not in stock anymore. I was like, I told you a week ago. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and stick this right here, you guys, on this edge. We're going to take that all the way up to this corner. And I've got to hold it here while it grabs the shape that it needs to be. So I'm just going to kind of hold it down right there. And I'm not having to push or anything. I'm just holding it. But I am going to push a little bit so this glue will grab a hold. And then we're going to reheat it here in just a second. But first thing I got to do is I've got to find me a brush. I'm going to get that centered really nicely. And I'm going to find a brush that I don't mind grabbing some glue up with. Just, where's my cheap brushes? Right here. Get some water in it. And we're going to get a baby wipe. And we're going to take that water and just kind of move it around there, that glue around on these edges. And we're just going to kind of pull that right on up out of there. Just like that. And that glue will come right up out of there. Okay? Let's stick that in the water. And then we're going to heat this one more time so it'll grab a hold. Why do you heat them? I'll show you here in just a minute. Hang on just a second. Let me get it where it needs to be. And then I'll show you why I heat it. Okay, see how it's bending around this edge right here? I've got it bent to where it fits right against this tray. It's taking the shape of the tray. See how it's kind of concave? Well, this one here, look, when I lay it on there on the tray, see how it's not the same shape as the tray, it's flat. Do you see that? Well, this is hard. This is hard. So when I heat it, it's a little flimsy now, but usually it's, see how stiff this is? It doesn't bend, okay? When I heat it up, it softens it really soft, and you can bend it, and it will take the shape of whatever you put it on. 1 to 2 inches, wow, that's crazy. Hi, Cindy Partain, thank you, girl, for sprinkling me out. But that's why you heat it, so you can bend it really good. And it bends around, like if you want to put it on a jar or a bottle or something like that. You guys, I have taken so many pickle jars, and I have turned pickle jars into jewelry boxes. I've turned pickle jars into, one of our friends on here has, they took a brother that was cremated and put in one of my pickle jars that I had made because it was so beautiful that it looked like an urn. Who gave it? Oh, Rose, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you for those stars. But we're going to go ahead and put some glue on here, y'all. That's why it's called Would You Bend, because it bends. We heat it up and it bends. And it's wood that you bend. That's why they call it Would You Bend. Because you can bend it. And you want to make sure every little inch or every little bit of the back of this is covered. You don't want to leave any of the back uncovered with the glue. You want to make sure it is covered because you want every bit of this to grab a hold and stay glued down. And I'm just going to glue it down there just like I did the other one. I'm going to hold it for a minute. I love Would You Bend, Debbie. I really do. It's my favorite. But it helps make it flexible. And I'll hold it there for just a second. I'm going to get my little paintbrush back out with the water. And we're just going to go in there and take all of that glue off of there. I'm just going to kind of clean it off and tap it on my baby wipe here. Get that glue off my brush. And that's just going to pull that glue right out of there. You don't want that glue drying in great big huge puddles because it can look kind of yucky. I mean, even though it gets clear, it'll still look yucky when you paint it. What kind of glue am I using? I am using Would You glue. It's called Would You glue. It is a glue that is made for Would You Bend, but you can use it on other things as well. It's just a really good glue. It's a really good glue. This is what it looks like. It's called Would You glue. We have a stink bug in the house. Well, that's okay. We'll find him. The Joker's gone. Miss K got him, you guys. Miss K takes care of those things. Thank you, Miss K. I appreciate you. How are you feeling today? I wanted to call you, but I don't want to drive you crazy bugging you because I know you're probably resting. I hope you don't get this wrong because a lot of people extend a friendly Well, Benjamin, you're such a nice guy. Oh my gosh, you guys, people crack me up. Crack me up. Okay. That should do the job. I'm not sure. Close. Okay. Benjamin's not here anymore, y'all. Miss K and me both attacked him, so hopefully that'll do the job. All right. Now we've got that bent around both ends, you guys. Now see how this tray is going to have so much more detail than what it did have. Okay. I'm going to use this here, you guys. This has got like a wicker look to it. It kind of reminds you of a wicker basket. The detail, it looks like it's been weaved. Can you post the link for these? Tammy, Miss K probably already has the link at the bottom here. I'm not sure if she does or not, but Miss K usually posts the links for me. And it is my Would You Bend link. You'll just have to go and snag them off of there. This here is, see, it looks like a basket weave. We're going to use that around the outside as well. Hi, Connie. How are you, my friend? What did I prime the tray with? We used Undercover Primer from Paint Pixie. Undercover Primer. Undercover Primer. It's really good stuff, y'all. I'm hoping, you guys, I can get this to bend the way I want it to because it's kind of thick. I've never used this before to go around curves, so we're going to have to see if this will work. If not, we may have to get a different one. Hi, Martine. Okay, Miss K, good. I'm glad, really. Hi, Connie. And like I said, I don't know if, see how that's bendable? I don't know if this will work or not, you guys, because I've not used this one before to try to go around curves. But I think maybe we can make it work. I'm hoping. This little curve right here is the only one I'm really kind of concerned about is right here. Because it's a We may not be able to use this one, you guys. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to use this or not. I don't know. See how it's bubbling up right here on this edge? That's my concern right there. But I think maybe if I hold it long enough, we can get it to work. We'll try it. We'll try it and see. Worst case, it doesn't work, and we have to move to another wood bin, a thinner one. They do, Miss Kay. I agree, sister. They're crazy. They're crazy. Huh? You what?
Like a fox.
Crazy like a fox?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna cut this off, you guys. Like I said, y'all, I don't know if this is gonna work or not. We're gonna try to make it work. But if it doesn't, we'll just grab another wood bin because this is a thick one, and these thick ones are hard to get around, to go around those areas. So I'm just gonna kind of see what we can do with this, and we might be able to make it happen. I don't know. We'll try. Worst case, it doesn't work. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure it's really, really flexible, and it is cooling down right there. Cut as you curve. Yeah, we could do that, but we'd have to take pieces out of it. And I don't want to do that because it'll mess the pattern up on it. That glue on my hand. It is wide, Lori. I wanted a wide one though because I wanted to kind of give a lot of detail down this edge. But if it doesn't work, we'll do a thinner one. We'll see what happens. I want to get it good and hot. And I need to have my knife available. And I'm not going to put it on my glue just yet. I'm going to put this. That's warm, y'all. That is so warm. Okay, I'm going to lay this up on here because I want this to, I'm wanting this to kind of, you know what though? Do I need to? Yeah, I don't like that. I got to figure out how I want to make this work here with this.
I would.
Well, I'm thinking I'm going to have to get a thinner. Ouch. That is warm, you guys. Really warm. See, we could cut it. We were talking about cutting it.
You needing this, would you be in dear?
No, that I'm not
putting
needing.
that around that?
I was going to, yeah, but I don't think it's going to work.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to. It's
Too
not
thick.
one. Yeah, it's way too thick. Let me grab a thinner one, y'all. Let me grab a thinner one. I love this one, you guys, but it's just not going to work. So let me grab a thinner one real quick. Hang on. We got all kinds of pretty wood bins, so I'm good to go with that. Give me just a second, you guys. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. I've never used this one before, so let's try this one. This doesn't have a lot of detail. Hang on. This doesn't have a whole lot of detail. Hold on, friends. Give me just a second. Find something that's got some good detail in it. This one here's a good one. Can y'all hear my wood bin wallering around in there? I wish I could pick you guys up and bring you over here with me and let you all pick. But that's not going to happen, so I think this might be enough here. See that one, you guys? That's kind of pretty. That's got a lot of detail. So let's see what we can do with this one. It's going to be in your way. We'll just move it. Yeah, pull the leg in here and just move it. Yeah, you can reuse it. You can just roll it back up. You just roll it back up like I did. See how I rolled it back up? That's the one that I didn't use. Got my Christmas shopping happening. Oh, girl, I haven't even started. My grandbabies were up today, so I spent some time with them, but we haven't even started. Yeah, this is going to work fine, you guys. I think I'm just going to hook it right there, and we're just going to kind of roll it around that edge. That's what we're going to do.
So would you been on your cabinet behind you?
No, there is no wood bin on the cabinet behind me, you guys. It looks like it, but it's not.
That was already on there when we bought it.
It was on there when I bought it, y'all. That's not wood bin. Okay, I'm just going to lay that right there.
Oh, Kimberly.
And I'm just going to kind of bend this and hold it as we go.
Oh, Barb.
Well, maybe. This is going to be difficult, I have a feeling. It's going to be a pain in my rear.
Mm-hmm.
A pain in my rear, but that's okay. Good stuff is never easy, y'all. It's never easy. So I'm just going to grab up a bunch of glue.
Kimberly.
And if we over glue, it's okay because we can clean it all up with a baby wipe when we're done.
Oh, Deborah.
Okay, I'm just putting plenty of glue on there because you want that to be covered in glue underneath. I'm going to have to heat some more.
Peggy said that she enjoyed our action last night.
I'm so glad you did, Peggy. We enjoyed you being here, friend. We really do. We enjoy every one of you being here when you're here. Okay, and we're going to roll that right on around, just like that. Hey, now this might work, y'all. We may have something going on here now.
There's Monroe.
Hi, Monroe.
The centipede.
Monroe the centipede. I'm going to just give this a cut
Jackie
right
wants to
straight
know
down.
if the Pink Pixie Pink kids that you were talking about on the Pink Pixie page.
If it says Beth on it, then yes, it is. I haven't been on the Pink Pixie page in the last day or two, so I really don't know if that's the ones or not. But if you look and it says Beth, then yep, that's probably the one. But yeah, she just decided to do this the other day, and I was excited about it, y'all. I was really excited.
Says, I'm feeling rough, but I'm hanging in like a rusty fish.
Well, girlfriend, I'm glad you are. I worry about you, Miss K. Okay, we're just going to paint all this, you guys. Once I get this put on here, we'll paint it all at the same time. So I'm just going to kind of push down on this, and I'm going to leave that to cool. Now, see what we've done? We've added all kinds of detail there, you guys. All kinds.
You should have said, Kay, that you're feeling rough, but you're hanging in there like a bad case of gas.
A bad case of gas? Well, Lordy, I hope not. Okay. Now, I hope I have enough of this to go down. If not, we'll piece it together. Monroe says she's the best centipede ever, don't you know? Oh, that came back up off there. You guys didn't catch that either. Thank you, Peggy. I sure hope so. I sure hope it's beautiful. Because I have an idea, and I hope.
Barbara says, OMG, what a great idea with wood bean.
Girlfriend, I put wood you been on a lot of trays. I've done this several times.
Barbara, thanks for the stars.
Okay, let me see here. We gotta make sure we can. It's going to be trimmed.
Oh, Tracy.
I'm afraid I'm going to get onto my mat here, and I don't want to do that. So just let me lay that down there. Let's get a good straight cut right here.
Oh, that Hobby Lobby truck's out back. We got the wheels taken off of it.
Yeah, we do. Y'all, wasn't that cute?
We got that trailer up on blocks.
That's so fun. Y'all, I just like to have fun. That's all. And Randy and I, we laughed. You guys wouldn't believe how many times I tried to make that video, and it finally turned out right. Okay.
She didn't have to have paint named after her to be a star in my book.
Aw, thank you, baby.
Deborah says, did you know you were married to a star to have paint named after her?
I have Would You Been named after me too, you guys. I have Would You Been named after Rekindled Blessings. There is a Rekindled Blessings trim. There sure is. I'm proud of that one too. Very proud of that.
Would You Been?
I love my Would You Been too. Neither one of these are Rekindled Blessings though, y'all. Neither one of these are Rekindled Blessings. Because the Rekindled Blessings is a very small trim. It's a real thin trim. And it is
what is that
dainty.
wood trim you're using? It's Tracy, it's called Would You Bend.
Would You Bend. Would that you bend, but it's that you is not in there. It's just Would You Bend. It is a trim that I am a ambassador for. That I love. This is my favorite thing. You guys, if I have a favorite thing to craft with, this is it. This is my very favorite thing to craft with. That and a paintbrush. Those are my two favorite things.
Great to see you survived the train derailment. I know it.
He had a stick of wood hit his head, y'all.
I got a headache. I got a...
He had a splinter, a big one. He is sweet, Laura. He really is. He's a good one. He's a keeper. Okay, let me see here, y'all. I gotta make sure this is even and that it looks pretty close to being the same distance. She didn't know I was a keeper when we
first got together.
I didn't.
I kept my clothes in a yellow trash bag.
We did, y'all. I didn't know what I wanted at the time.
I'd take him to work with me, and I'd call her and say, can I come?
That's the truth. That is the truth. He's telling me the truth. I wish I could say he was lying, but it's the truth. You know, you don't have to tell everybody these things, though. That's not very nice.
Or I'd leave them there. And then
I'm going to cut this down, y'all.
If they weren't out on the porch, that means I could go in.
Let's see here. You're terrible.
But it's the truth,
there.
huh?
Okay, I'm going to cut it right here.
Hello, Raquel.
Cut it right straight across there. All right, y'all, I'm piecing this together. Is the reason I'm cutting it down, if you're wondering.
You are.
Well, honey, they may not know why I'm doing it.
No,
you know.
I know. Basha says your videos bring so much joy to me, even on my saddest days.
That makes me happy. That's what it's for, you guys, is for entertainment and so that you guys can enjoy them. That's what they're for. That's the only reason we're acting silly. You guys are seeing the true Randy and I. We both think we're comedians, and neither one of us are. But we have fun with it. We have fun with it, and that's all that matters. I'll have to get some wood filler for this here in a second, you guys.
Daisy, I hurt my neck when I fell on the porch.
He hurt his
And
neck.
then that 4x4 fell on my head.
He's full of baloney, you guys.
Oh, Karen.
Right straight across there. Okay. Now we got that on there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some wood filler, and I'm going to fill these little areas as soon as I get this glue cleaned up here.
I don't remember how much that snowman went for last night.
What snowman? The head?
Yeah, it was over $100, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how much it was.
I believe I can't remember.
We'd have to look it up, and I don't remember. We just sell stuff. We don't pay attention to what they go for usually.
Oh,
unless, I mean, like now, you guys, I'll be honest with you. I remember my Jesus painting going for $1,000, but you know that doesn't happen every single day. That's the reason I remember it.
Let's see. Jeremy says, "Hey, Randy, I heard that you're working overtime boxing those wonderful treasures."
He is. He sure is, Jeremy.
There's no overtime here, Jeremy.
We got our trim on there, you guys. Let me get some wood filler.
If I work 1 hour, I get paid the same if I work 30 hours in a day.
That's the truth. I work him hard, you guys. You know, he's got to be kept busy. That's what keeps Randy out of trouble, is being kept busy.
I got some better wood filler if you need that.
I like this wood filler.
No, but mine's...
Yours is fuller?
The Beth and Randy show is my favorite entertainment.
Aw, I'm so glad. All right, and so you just kind of push that wood filler up in there, y'all.
Beautiful work, that's what you are.
Thank you.
We're still together. I have been missing the gingerbread man behind you.
Aw. Well, there's a gingerbread man back there somewhere, a couple of them.
Monroe said that 4x4 should have knocked some sense into your crazy head.
Nope. It didn't. He's still silly as can be. I think it made him even more silly, to be honest.
Thanks for sharing your crafts.
Thank you.
I really enjoy watching you from California, says Terry.
Terry, I'm so glad you're here, my friend. Okay, and see, we're just making that all just kind of become one piece all the way around. It's what I'm doing, you guys. I'm just filling all these little areas. Like, see, here's where I cut. We're going to fill this with some wood filler. That way there's no hole there where you can't see where it's cut.
Hello, Vivian. Jackie Wraps project so good though. Anything you get, the box comes very nice. It's not torn up or anything.
Well, we've had some that's gotten torn up by the mail, but that's because they've beat the package to death. Yeah. But usually Randy does a wonderful job and things get there safely.
I try. You can't.
But Randy always does a wonderful job. It's not Randy. It's the mail sometimes doesn't handle it very well.
Karen says she ordered some more wood. You been?
Yay.
Good deal, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that, girl. That helps me when you order it off my link.
I believe that snowman head sold for $140 because I spent last night tossing and turning over, missing it.
Oh, Jeremy, I'm so sorry, honey. There'll be others.
Jeremy, if you'll give me $400 for it right now.
He's trying to sell it out from underneath somebody. That's terrible.
I will send the person an email and tell them it got broke.
No, he won't either.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
We can't do that.
Besides, they're probably watching now anyway.
Yeah, you'll probably get in trouble. Okay,
Yeah, we're going to try to have another event, Jackie.
I'm gonna reheat this, you guys. And we're gonna make sure it's all down really good with this glue, okay? Make sure it's all pushed down really nicely and grabbing a hold of the tray. And the reason I'm heating it is because it softens it again.
Peggy says, no, no, no.
Or did Peggy get it?
I can't remember who got it, but apparently she did.
That's funny.
I got we got
You got what?
Oh, Peggy says it's mine.
It's mine. Bless her heart. Well, I'll tell you guys, I made some beautiful, this year we made some beautiful scarecrows. I love my scarecrows this year. They were beautiful. And I didn't keep one for myself, y'all, and I should have because they were just absolutely gorgeous. But that's okay because I can always make myself one if I want one. But we had so much fun.
You knocked it off the other day.
I don't know where it went. I have no idea.
All right, everybody give a warm rekindle blessings welcome to
Who are we welcoming?
Judy. I believe her last name is Rapine. But everybody just call her Judy.
Hi, Judy. Welcome, my friend. Glad you're here.
And aha.
I hope, Judy, that you will come back and hang out with us again and hit that button.
Judy, this is Dazzle. He's our mascot. The battery's running low, but he welcomes you here.
All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and paint this.
I'm going to have to change the battery.
I'm going to go ahead and get this
Last
outer
time
part
I did,
painted so I don't get it on my
back
print.
together.
But I'm going to show you guys the difference this is going to make in this tray. I mean, you can already see. Look at the difference. Look what this tray's going to look like, y'all. And it had a plain Jane border. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. It is going to be fantastic once it's done. And this brush is not going to do it. I was hoping it would, but it's not going to. I don't like the way it skips around on that. Let me grab another brush, y'all. Some of these brushes just drive me crazy, and I have to change them out. Let me see here. What do I want? Maybe let's try this soft bristled one. Let's see if this will work.
When you hit, would you bend and then push it down? Does it change or flatten the detail?
No, it does not. Nope, it does not. That detail stays in it, as you can see. I mean, I can heat it and push all over this, and it will not change that detail. That is pressed with thousands and thousands of pounds of pressure. It is not going to come out of there, y'all. It is what it is, and that's the way it's going to stay. I'm trying to get these details here as I brush this on here.
Everybody's welcoming Judy.
Yay! We got a wonderful community here, Judy. They'll treat you good, that's for sure. We got a lot of amazing people. This is a bronze color that I mix. I use black and the Paint Pixie Copper and mix those together, or you can use black and rose gold and gold. So you can use any of those colors to make this color. But it's just mainly black, and I add the copper color to get, and I just keep adding until I get the color I want. And the black that I use is I either use a Dixie Belle black, or I use a Waverly ink, which is, they're both chalk paints.
Well, now here is somebody that's not been on here for a month of Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
Who's that?
Maggie Collins. Hello, Maggie.
Where? Maggie, hi, sister. Oh my gosh, you guys, Maggie has been around forever. Hi, how's Maggie doing? Girlfriend, I hope you're doing well. I miss you so bad. I was just talking about you the other day. Oh my gosh. It's good to see you, sister. Y'all, Maggie's been around since my page started. She's been around for a long
Welcome,
time.
Judy.
Wow, that made my heart happy, Maggie. I'm so glad you're here, friend. I hope the world's treating you good, sister. I hope everything's treating you good. Yeah, Maggie, we spent many a nights with Maggie, didn't we, hon? On the line. We sure did. That's awesome. Okay. Y'all, we're about to hit 70,000. We're not too far from 70,000 friends. How exciting is that? Super exciting.
Oh, Marlene. Doing okay. Doing a complete remodel on my house and full-time caregiver. Hubby is bedridden now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Maggie. I'm so sorry, honey. I know he was very ill back some time ago. I see it, babe.
Okay.
I see it. I'm not getting it all just yet. I'm trying to get mainly this main coat on, and then we'll do another coat.
Debbie, you can resin over diamond dust, but when you do, it will take the glitter away from it.
It'll take the shine out of it.
It'll
just
take
be
the shine
dull.
out of it.
It'll be really dull.
It'll just be dust.
Yeah, it'll just, honestly, you probably won't even be able to see it that much. You might see a little shine here and there, but it won't be nearly as shiny as it would be if you didn't diamond dust over it. Or, I mean, didn't resin over it. Because it just for some reason, it takes that shine right on out of it. And I don't know why it does. It just does. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that beautiful?
I remember
loving
when we were getting ready to celebrate 10,000.
I know, isn't that something? That's hard to believe. It's just hard to believe. It just seems like things have really slowed down, though, and they're starting to creep again like they were. But that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not, I'm not in any hurry. All my friends are here, and that's all that matters. We'll get there when we
Deborah
do.
says Beth is the artist and Randy is the he. Deborah,
Sure is.
on that note, I'm leaving.
Randy, don't make her feel bad.
No, I'm coming back. That just gives me a good reason to leave for a minute.
You're so silly.
I am a he.
Okay. He is kind of crazy, y'all. He is kind of crazy. Okay. Put that on there. Then I'm going to dry
Daisy says
this.
it's coming out great. Loving it.
Thank you, friend. Okay, I'm just going to kind of go on over into the center here just a little bit. I want to make sure that I get it down to where I want
Maggie,
it.
it was good to see you.
Yes,
I'm glad you're here.
Maggie. Where did she?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
I
saying.
know she put something else down there. I thought maybe she was leaving.
Can you use your new Spectrum glitter?
I have put that in with I put that on my angel wings that I did, and I put resin with it, and you can see it a little, but not like you could if it was. I don't know why that it doesn't show up.
Maggie says I will be back soon. Part of the remodel is a bigger craft room.
Awesome, Maggie.
Really?
Girl, are you going to start working on your page again? I hope so. I hope so. I sure do miss that pretty face of yours.
I know, Monroe. She needs a Virginia Slim right now.
Who?
You.
What do I need to Virginia
Because you
Slim?
come a long way, baby.
Oh, that's funny.
Hello,
Okay.
Lucy.
Let's dry this, y'all. That first coat always looks kind of rough, but we'll get it. We'll get it. The paint puddling right
That's a
there.
metal tray, isn't it?
Yep, it's metal. Yep, it's one of the ones from Buckingham Palace.
Oh, yeah. That's on church, me and six old ladies are cooking things. Each one of us will bring something. I'm bringing homemade Kentucky potato salad.
Oh, fun.
And lemon cake I got at Kroger.
Well, I hope you have a good time tomorrow, Barb.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm just cleaning up puddling paint, you guys. I don't want it all puddled up and
Puddling
thick in there.
paint.
We want it to kind of...
Very good. Fascinating.
What, paint peddlers?
The paint peddler.
The paint peddler? Well, I guess if you paint it all the time, it would be. I guess if you paint it all the time, it would be. Okay. So let's go ahead and add some more paint, y'all. Let's get this painted all the way here. I want to get this top part painted, and then we'll go inside and work on the inside of this tray.
Sounds great, says Loretta. Hello, Paula McDaniel. Renee says, I'm Mod Podging and trying to watch y'all.
Nice. Nice. What you making? Are you making something fabulous? I hope so. I sure hope so. Okay. Now is when you smooth everything out nice and smooth. And when I make this paint up, you guys, I make a whole bottle of it. That way I can be sure to have enough for my project so that I don't make it up twice and get the wrong color. I always make sure that I have plenty. So if you do make this color up and you have a large project and you don't know for sure if you have enough paint, make sure that you make enough up for your project. Because I always just make a bottle of it up so that I've got plenty to go around. That way I don't have to worry about running out in the middle of the project. There's nothing worse than trying to match paint the second time, because a lot of times you're not going to match. It's not going to match. Because I could mix this 10 times a day and it will be the different color every time. Just a little hint to y'all, because I've tried it over and over and I've had that trouble. So I'm going to bring this on down a little bit here. Right down inside here. And I'm going to try to, we're going to paint some of this print on here, you guys, because my print is not large enough. So I am going to print some, or paint some of this out. So I will have to get up to get some paints here in a minute. But we want to match this up just right. Okay. Now, let me dry this and see what we got. What kind of glitter do you use in your resin? Molly, I get mine at Walmart. It's just a very light resin, or a very small, it's tiny, the glitter that I use. I'll show you here in a second. I'll get up and get it and show you. Give me just a second. Let me dry this up real quick. It is a little tiny glitter. It is, it's just, I get it at Walmart. Because I use the same one every time. I don't change the glitter colors up. And the reason I don't is because this is like an iridescent glitter. And it's a very, very small glitter. Hey, babe, while you're up, will you do me a favor? Will you grab that glitter so I can show them that glitter that we use for our resin?
We use... Oh, no, Mama. You can't show them that.
I can't show them that?
No.
He's teasing y'all. Okay.
This?
Yep. No. It's the square ones that's kind of stacked on top of the other. Back, honey. Back to, there you go. Right there. I seen it. The minute your hand went up, I knew where it was going. This is the one I use right here. We get it at Walmart. It's called Sulyn, S-U-L-Y-N, extra fine glitter. It's called Crystal Diamond. Crystal Diamond. Oh, thank you, Susie Pounders. This is a Totally Dazzled one. It's a Totally Dazzled apron. But it's called Crystal Diamond. Ooh, I bet that's pretty, Renee. All right, you guys, we got our Totally Dazzled, We've got our Would You Bend on here now. And we have our paint. So now we go to the next step, which is to put, we're going to go ahead and put our decoupage on here. All right, y'all. Oh!
Ooh, it's only supposed to be 46
We're going to
degrees
put
tomorrow.
some Santa Claus on here, and then we're going to paint the rest of this in, which will not be hard because most of it's dark. So we're going to kind of, I'm going to just share the difference with the two of them.
Seems to work good. I'm trying to make some Christmas tree with blue and white napkins.
Make sure this is even here because we're going to share the distance here. And I'm just
every once in a while we'll go to Michael's.
I don't go to Michael's very often, y'all. I usually go to Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby's usually the one I go to. Unless there's something at Michael's that I know for sure Michael's carries now. I do like their paintbrushes. There are certain paintbrushes I buy at Michael's, like the Zen brushes. I like getting those at Michael's. But for the most part, I am a Hobby Lobby girl.
You guys need to figure out how to get her to be an affiliate for Hobby Lobby.
I don't think they do affiliates.
Well, you need to be a spokesperson.
I need to be a spokesperson?
Yeah,
He's so silly, y'all.
Hi, I'm Beth. I'm the one that stole the silver from the queen.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm looking for a water pen here. Let me see if I can find a water pen. Up here in my little magic container here. It's got like 30,000 things in it.
Remember?
Okay. I'm just going to grab my...
Remember that picture that I bought?
What picture?
Over there in Cincinnati of Joe Burrow.
Yes.
Now they got a Jamar Chase they want me to bid on.
Oh, I'm sure they do, because you paid so much for that. Okay. Y'all, I'm just going to kind of go around these corners. I'm going to turn this up this way. Normally I do it on the back, but I'm going to do it on the front today. And this is just a water pen, you guys. It's just got water in it. And I'm just going to run that across my design here, and where I put my fingernails.
Says, I love seeing this.
And I'm just going to kind of go around this.
Is he laying down? Or is he setting up?
He's setting up, dear.
Oh,
He's setting up. He's in a chair, see?
okay. He's got some of that magic dust in his hands.
He does. But wait till you see what I'm going to do with that. I already got a plan for this little Jesus, or this little Santa. Oh, I said Jesus. Okay.
You know what I'm going to
tear
do?
that part off like that. And that's the shape of our tray, you guys.
It's only supposed to get up 46 tomorrow.
It's snowing up there at Lorinda's.
It's supposed to snow here too tomorrow.
Are you taking me to the flea market tomorrow?
Yeah, I reckon.
How much do you love me, baby? Talk to me.
Oh, well, I guess. Get out in that cold weather, I reckon.
You have a coat and a sweatshirt and boots and all the things. Just like I do. Y'all, I pulled my boots out yesterday.
You gave it to the neighbor.
Pulled my boots out yesterday. I hadn't worn my boots since last year.
Our neighbor come over yesterday, thought our house was on fire.
They did, didn't they? Looking at Michael's website today, and they have Would You Bent, like, online. Well, it might be, she may have got it in Michael's, but Would You Bend is actually in, you're probably seeing, that's not Would You Bend, that is just a trim that a lot of the places have. But she may have got it in Michael's, I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't talked to Sully. I talked to her the other day, actually, but I didn't talk to her about that. So I don't know if she's got it in all the big stores or not. I wouldn't think so. But who's to say? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, let me see here, y'all. What? Yep, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is, you guys. That's Would You Been. So she does have it in Michael's. Randy just looked at it and found it. She sure does. Well, that's what I said. I didn't know.
I bet you it will be pricey there.
Yeah, it'll be more expensive than what you guys could get it from me, probably.
Yeah.
I would say so, because usually Michael's things are a little more pricey than what they carry online.
I don't know if it's in the stores or just online.
So I'm going to pull this down a little bit more because it's too big for my tray right now. Pull a little more off of this. I'm really glad Maggie stopped by. That made my night. Tomorrow night be down to, oh, that's cold. 20s is cold. I told Randy I was going to get my heat blanket out and put on the bed because I've been freezing at night, you guys. Okay, now we're just going to put this right down in here, y'all. We're going to put this right down in here. So let me find my, where is my, oh, there it is. We're going to use Posh Pigment Infuser, you guys. That is my medium of choice. Let me get the container so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. This is actually a Would You Bend product as well. It's called Posh Pigment Infuser. This is my medium of choice that I decoupage with.
Sully Joe is the owner of the Would You Bend.
Yeah, Sully Joe owns it. She's the owner and inventor of Would You Bend. She's out of the UK. She's out of the UK. Okay, let me put this down here, y'all. She's the owner and inventor.
I'd love for Beth to release her own paintbrush line someday.
Girl, I would love that too. I have looked to try to find someone to help me to get some paintbrushes going, y'all. That is what I'm wanting. That is, or was that
Jeremy?
I thought it was Jeremy. Then when I thought about it, I knew it wasn't girl after I thought about it because him and I had talked about that.
Fine.
That's why I stopped.
Cooper Copper says, I've got my furnace just in time.
Okay.
Guys.
Good, Connie. I'm so glad. We're going to put the infuser over the top of it as well, you guys.
I'm going to go in here and box up one thing and I'll come back.
Knock this down here. We'll knock that down there a little bit.
I'll
Get
just
that
do one
infuser right on top of there.
Is that all right, He?
Well, that's fine. It's whatever you want to do, hon. You do what you want to do. I'm busy. I don't have time to mess with you.
No.
Pappy schmappy. I don't have time to mess with you. All right. And you guys can see that white line. You can see there's a couple wrinkles here, but we're going to work those wrinkles out of this. And I'm just going to take and we're going to heat this up. And you should be able to work these wrinkles right out of here. I'm hoping. I don't like wrinkles, y'all. I don't like wrinkles. So we're just going to heat this and work these out. There we go. Hi, Pamela. How are you, sister girl? Oh, you guys, look how cute that is. Isn't that a beautiful picture? I love this picture. Now, you guys, I will be resining this tray, but before I resin, we're going to paint this in. And the reason I left these ends open is because we're gonna paint it with some paints. We're gonna paint it in the background. So for those of you, most of you have seen me do this before. Let me grab. I need some black, which I'm thinking licorice might work for. No, you know what? We will use some Waverly. I like the Waverly ink. Now I'm watching you from VW Van. Drive. Oh, awesome, Jennifer! I'm so glad you're here, friend. Okay, and I've got a red up here we can use. We need an orange. We need a yellow. We need a red. So let's see what we got right here, y'all. We're gonna spin this around. We're gonna grab. Nope, not that one. Orange. We're gonna grab an orange. We're gonna grab a yellow. I'm gonna grab a couple yellows. A yellow. Another yellow too. No, it's too bright. Okay, we'll grab that orange as well, okay? And then I've got a red up here. And yeah, okay. Let's try this, y'all. Let's try these colors and see what happens. Okay, we're gonna start with the black up top. I think that's the easiest way for me to start is with the easy stuff. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you, sister. And the reason I didn't cut these edges down is because when you do the feathered edges, they lay down good. But the thing is it seems like they show more than just the straight line when you do the painting. So I've got to where I don't do the feathering on the ends, because if I feather those and I go to painting it in, you can kind of see that feathering. So I just quit doing that because of that reason. Okay, we'll put that down there, and I'm going to grab up some black. Where'd the black? Oh, here it is. Thank you, Barb. I appreciate you, my friend. I try to do a good job for y'all. Sometimes it's a little... Sometimes I don't do as good as I'd like to do, but I try my best. And I know that didn't hit my trash can. I'm going to have to get up and go throw that away later on. All right. So let's get some black out here on my palette here. Just going to throw some of that out there. I'm going to close this up so I don't have the mess. And I'm going to sit that right down there out of my way. That white container drives me crazy, y'all. Look at my comment, Monroe says. Well, Monroe, if it'll let me go back, it may not let me go back, sister. Josie should make a copper paint and call it Best Copper Custard. Best Copper Custard. Well, she's got, there's 4 paints that I chose. So she's going to be using those paints for my bundle, I guess you would call it. I don't know if she's calling it a bundle or what she's calling it, but she's going to use that. And all I'm doing is just kind of pouncing with my brush, you guys. I always use this big old brush. And now that I've used the black on it, I don't know if I'll be able to use it on the rest of it or not. But usually I use this big old brush and I just pounce around until I get it the colors I want it to be. And I will just pounce around, and we're going to match that background up. And as you can see the black, how I'm painting that in to match up? We're just going to kind of pull that over this direction as far as we can. As far as we can do the black, and then we may have to go with a little bit of reds in here somewhere. Right in this area. So I'm just going to kind of pull that around here. We're just going to kind of pull that right into there. And I'm just going to go right down on my decoupage paper as well. Dry it out. I've got that wrinkling up right there. Hi, Glenda. You just trust the process of everything I do, huh, Barb? Well, I'm glad you trust me with it, Barb. I try, girl. I try. We try to get it just right for y'all. Okay, a little bit more black in here. I'm just going to kind of keep pouncing until I get it as dark as I want it. Okay, and you guys can see where that's starting to paint in. Now we're going to come across this right here, and this has got some oranges and some reds in it. So I need to match up these oranges and reds. I'm going to try to use this candy apple red. I don't know if this one's going to be the right color or not, but we're going to try it and see. Worst case, it's not, and we have to try again. So I'm going to rinse my brush. I was looking at the Would You Been site, and the shipping is very high. Robin, it depends where you're looking at, though, honey. If you're looking from the UK, it will be high. Go look at the Would You Been West. Would You Been West, or you can look at Would You Been on my page, which I have Rekindle Blessings. If you guys go to the Rekindle Blessings page, there is a, I can't tell if Miss Kay's got that pinned or not. I think she does. Yeah, she's got it pinned. Trying to see what yeah, she's got the Would You Been pinned, you guys. And on that one there, it should not be that much because it only comes from Utah. You love Santa. I love Santa too, Brenda. I love this Santa. I sure do. He's going to be beautiful when I get him done. Okay, I'm going to grab some of that red up, and I'm going to start tapping this on my page over here, and we're just going to kind of tap some red in right here. Okay, and we're just trying to see if it's going to match. So we're just going to kind of pull this in right here. Right around that little area right there. I'm just going to kind of pull it to it, just like that. And you can see where I'm adding the red in there. And that is not a perfect match, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and dry that. Loretta was trying to get Rick to go to work at Hobby Lobby. That is hilarious. Loretta, are you trying to cheat the system? She used to work at Michael's. That's too funny. Do you hear that, Randy? Loretta was trying to get Rick to go to work at Hobby Lobby. She's trying to cheat the system. That's too funny. Okay, now that is a little bright, so I'm going to kind of tone that down a little bit. We're going to go with a little bit. We're going to try this here, Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide, that's probably a better red. Yeah, I'm thinking that would be better. We'll add some of this in there. We'll add some of that in there. I was looking at Michael's website today, and they have Would You Been? Okay, we done seen that. Ken and Jen love Santa. Aw, I'm so glad you do love Santa. I love Santa too. Y'all, my littles were up today, and they're making me want to get my tree out and start decorating is what they're making me want to do because they're little and they love Christmas just as well as their Nana does. Okay, I'm going to go to a smaller brush here, y'all. I'm going to start tapping this in. We're just going to kind of pull this down here a little bit. Just kind of go around with it here. I'm just going to kind of pull that right up. I'm pushing it right into that paper. Right into that paper. Okay. I'm just kind of pushing it into that paper. I'm going to grab just a little bit more. I'm going to use this brush to tap it with, and I'm going to use this brush to push it into the paper. Okay, and if it gets on this outer layer, we can always go back around with the brush again. So I'm not too concerned about that. Or we may go ahead and make this dark up on the sides. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm doing. Just watch Loretta do a really cute. Yes, Pamela, I was on there as well. She did a great job, didn't she? She always does, though. She always does a wonderful job. Okay, now y'all, this is kind of a metallic red. I would rather have, let me see if I can find. Let me try this crimson red. Now this will be the third. Reds is your hardest colors to match, y'all. Red is your hardest color to match. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that on my brush. But red is one of the hardest colors to match. I'm just gonna kind of pull that down into there and see if we can kind of, that's a little bit better, but it's still not perfect. But that's all right. We're gonna go ahead and go with it. We're gonna use this red right here. Okay, can you all see that behind him? Okay, so we're gonna go with that color red. And I'm just going to let that dry. Actually, I'm going to dry it. Hi, Rhonda Gordon. How are you? Thank you, Candy. Aw. Barbara, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetie. Okay, we're going to go one more time with that red, y'all. I'm just going to go right in with that red because I want to get a good coverage on that. You got to make sure that edge is covered up right there. Okay. We got it now, I think. I think that's going to do the job. Okay, I'm going to stop because I don't want to pull any more off of it. And then we're going to take and we're going to put some orange on this. Some of these lights here we're going to put on this, and we're going to bring some of those up this way as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put my brushes in my water for right now so they don't dry out. I'm going to grab me a little tiny brush, if I could find one here. A little teeny tiny brush. Maybe that one right there will work. Okay, and when I say a little tiny brush, y'all, look how little that is. It's teeny tiny. Okay, I'm gonna move some of this paint back off of here. Set this to the side so I got room to work. Okay, and I'm gonna grab up some of this orange here. A little bit of orange and a little bit of yellow. Just a little bitty bit. And when I say a little bit, I'm talking a drop of it. And this is called Outrageous Orange. And, oh, thank you so much, Barbara O'Donnell. And this is called Light Yellow. This is just a light yellow. I don't know if that'll be enough yellow or not, but we'll see. We'll try that one, and if that one doesn't work, then we'll get another one. And when I said a little tiny bit of yellow and orange, look at that, y'all. Little tiny bit, okay? So I'm just going to put my brush down in there, and I'm just going to kind of sit here, and I'm just going to kind of make a circle, okay? We're just going to make some little circles here. I'm just going to put some little dots, and this is orange, and we're going to go in with a little bit of yellow with this as well, and we may have to add a little bit of white to it. Grab a little bit of white and see what this looks like added to that. It's kind of lightening it up a little bit. And I'm going to grab a little yellow. It's almost too yellow. Mixing in with that white. And we're just going to draw in some little light things here. Okay, I'm going to grab a little white, a little yellow, and a little orange. We're going to mix those. Grab a little more white here. Kind of put those on there. Okay. Okay, let me pull a little bit of this white here out. Just a little bitty bit of it. Come on, there we go. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. Mix them together. And pull those little sparkles right up in there. Prayers for Pamela. Asking for prayers. I have been sick for over a week. Pamela, we will be praying for you. You guys, do me a favor. Pray for my sister's grandson or granddaughter. She is 8 months old, and she is in the hospital with COVID, you guys. She's very, very ill. And if y'all would pray for her, I'd really appreciate it, because we love the little lady so much. She's our little sweet pea. She belongs to my Jessie, which is my sister's youngest. Or not youngest, but youngest boy. Her youngest boy. Gracie's her youngest, but her youngest boy is Jessie. And we are so sad that she's not feeling well. She's a very, very sick little girl. Okay, you guys, I'm just kind of spreading these out and just throwing them on here. And y'all know they don't keep people unless they're sick. I love you too, Raquel. Thank you, sister. Mr. Randy should be sending your stuff to you soon, Raquel. Your Bible is in that stuff as well, just so you know. But, yeah, just pray for her. She's our little sweet pea. I don't want loads of these. I'm kind of just putting them up here, just spreading them out. Okay. All right, you guys. See how that all kind of just lights up back there? Thank you, Jennifer. But yeah, we'll take all the prayers you guys can give, and we'll, for every one of us, we'll all take those prayers. Okay, I'm going to take, and I'm going to add some of those orange and yellow over here in this red here. We had some over in there, so I'm going to bring some of those on over into here. And I think I'm going to use the tip of this and see what this does. If it's too much, I'll let you know. And we'll just paint over it if we have to. Yeah, that's too much. I got a little tiny, teeny, tiny one of these. We'll use this. Never even thought about that. So let me get a wipe out here, and we're going to wipe that up. What's her name? Her name is Brandy. Brandy Jolene is her name. Little Brandy. She's named after her aunt that passed away. Her great aunt that passed away is who she's named after. But yeah, Brandy Jolene is her name. She's a sick baby. I'm going to bring some orange over here too. I'll mix some orange in that. And just kind of bring that right out there. We got an ambulance, y'all. I'm hearing an ambulance or something here. Okay, there we go. Okay, we have some in that red. We're going to add more. 349 in the house. Well, welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're all here. Y'all, I usually don't pay no attention to those numbers anymore. I used to, but I don't so much anymore. I'm thankful you guys are all here, though. I appreciate you guys. We're just adding and adding and adding. Let's get these up in there. Okay, that's our little sparkle lights back in there, y'all. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a little bit of the black back in right here, a little bit of a dark color. It doesn't have to be all black, but I'm gonna grab some of that black, I'm gonna grab a little red, and we're gonna mix those two. And this is gonna give you a really deep, deep, deep burgundy. And we're just gonna kind of pull that in right here. It's gonna look black, but it's not, y'all. It's got a lot of red in it as well. It's gonna be a burgundy color. I'm gonna grab a little bit more red. Mix that in there. Let's get that, there we go. This is a really dark red. I'm just gonna kind of pull it along here. Just kind of let that all work together there. Okay, that looks pretty good, y'all. I'm excited. It looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna come down here, you guys, and this is about the same color he's got on his pants right down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting that knee in there. Grab some more red, some more black. We're gonna mix these. And I'm gonna make me another burgundy up here. And all I'm doing is adding red and black together, and we're just kind of making a burgundy color here. It's a deep, deep burgundy for Santa's pants. Almost a brown. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Kay. Best beauty wishes. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of pull this down, you guys, because his little leg comes down. It shows his legs are kind of back here. And I'm just going to kind of play off of this and paint it the way I feel like it would look. Pull that right on down here. Okay. And see what I'm doing? I'm pulling his leg down right there, kind of at the bend of the knee. We're pulling it on down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and the other side's a little lighter than this side. So I will finish this up here, putting my color in here the way I want it. And then I'm going to go ahead. Where'd that other brush go? Let's pull this back out of here. Oops. I got a piece of paper there, y'all. Got a piece of paper with it. And I'm going to grab up some red. Some of that deep red. Okay, that doesn't match real well. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of that to this to make a different red. There we go. I'm just going to dark that red on up there. I'm just going to bring that on down. And this is going to come across this one, I think, the way he's setting it. That's the way it looks. Bring that leg right on across there, just like that, with that lighter red color. Had to mix some more. Just gonna bring that right on across, right there like that.
What's that mean, Mom?
Oh, I'm painting Santa's legs, or I'm trying to. Okay, now I don't know if you guys will be able to see what I'm trying to do there just yet, but you'll see here in a minute. You'll see here in a minute. Okay, let me dry this and maybe we can get somewhere with this and get some more coverage on it. I have black. I do, don't I?
You got black on your face.
It's not the first time, y'all. I get paint all over me. There we go. Did I get it all? Did I get it all?
You get gooder and gooder at this color mixing you do.
Does that look better? Is that better?
I can't really just...
Good enough. I'm not worried about it, y'all.
I think you're good.
It's not the first time I've had black all over me, I'll tell you. I'm constantly... Okay, we're just going to kind of pull that into this and just work that on up our canvas here. Okay.
Look, Mama.
What, baby?
Look what I see.
What? Oh, there they are. Y'all, look, I've been looking for those little cutters. Randy bought me a new pair, but thank you. I'm glad you found them. I didn't even see those.
You setting them,
Go figure.
You done this?
I got it, didn't I? Yeah, I'm done with that open. I opened it to get a stylus out of it. I didn't even realize that that was even in there. I'm glad you showed that to me. Thank you.
Sandy Hall in here tonight?
You know, I don't know, honey. I haven't paid attention.
She is. She's quiet.
I haven't really paid
She's
attention.
making a tray, Coral.
We are making a tray. Well, I'm painting a tray is what I'm doing right now.
I got revamping Hey, Jingle all the way, Beth and Andy, says Terry Axel.
Hi, Terry. How are you? Okay, I'm going to grab up some of the other color over here, and we're just going to work this in as well. And that got a little lighter on me there. Pull this in here. And I tap a lot of the times because you can get more paint off your brush by tapping instead of brushing it when you're doing these trays for some reason. That's why I tap most of the time. Okay, now, I don't know what color that space would be between his legs, but we're going to make it black. We're going to make that black right down in here. Kind of paint that in like that.
Oh, Tina, over in Indiana, just found you recently. That is beautiful.
Thank you, friend. I'm so glad you're here.
Sharon says, I sure wish I was born with a little of the artist gene.
Now, girl, I didn't know I had it. I'm telling you, I have really, really tried and worked hard at learning all this because whenever I first started, I had no clue I could do this. None. I had never crafted a day in my life till I opened my page. And I've come a long way, trust me, with some of the things that I've made.
I was sorry, you hijacking the Hobby Lobby truck.
That is so much fun, you guys. Those videos are hilarious.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen it?
Well, I heard you making it, but just...
Okay. And I'm bringing some of that black. If you guys look, there's black creases here. I'm bringing those down into my picture here. I'm just going to kind of bring this on around his little knee here.
Did you make a good haul from that Hobby Lobby
I
truck?
did. We got a ton of stuff. That's funny.
I got me some models. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and black this in because there's black all the way around here. So we're going to black all of that in right there. Y'all, this may not be perfect, but it's going to be close to what is on the paper here. We're just doing what I think that it would look like because I really don't know, you guys, what's beyond the paper. We're just guessing. We're just guessing. Okay. Now let me finish his legs out here.
She made paper flowers when she started her page.
I did. That, Monroe, that was so funny. I can't believe that that's what I actually did for my first craft. That was hilarious. But you know, that's just how it is. It's just how it is. But I've learned a lot since then.
Joey says Hobby Lobby is my favorite store.
Yeah, I love Hobby Lobby. I like Michael's too. They have different stuff.
Is Dina in here? Somebody said hi, Dina. Oh,
Is Miss Dina here?
Yeah, Dina's
Hi,
in
Miss
here.
Dina. How are you, sister?
No, we didn't go yard selling today.
Oh, no, y'all, it's too chilly to go yard selling around here. I wish we could.
Tina, that is Would You Bend.
Okay, there's that, you guys. We've got that all ran down there. Now I'm going to finish up the one in the background here. I'm going to grab a little bit of that up there, and we're going to throw it right back up on here. And I'm just going to finish this out, and I'm going to pull some black over in here too, I think. We're just finishing up, you guys, because I'm painting off, for those of you that just come in, I am painting off of the paper onto the tray. We're finishing out his legs because I don't know what is down there besides the, I'm gonna get that all over me. I'm just going by the paper and we're kind of choosing what's on here ourselves.
Terry says, I'm in trouble. We're getting to Hobby Lobby about 20 minutes from
Oh my. Well, we have one. How far is our Hobby Lobby, Randy? About a half an hour over to Avon?
Well, we got about three. We got three of them within about 30 minutes of us.
Yeah, I can get to any one of them in about 30 minutes. But you know, you guys, believe it or not, I don't go. Believe it or not, I don't go to Hobby Lobby very often at all because if I do, I would spend money. Every time I don't leave out of there for, never, ever do I leave out of there under probably $200 every time I go. So I just try to stay away from there because I don't need the stuff. Not only that, but I mean, when I need it, I'll go. But for the most part, I try to stay away. Okay, I'm just bringing that black on around, you guys, to make it match. All the way around. And then I'm going to run another coat of that bronze right up against that as well.
Jennifer says, Beth, did you and Randy ever go to drive-in movies? Yeah, a long time ago, guys.
Yeah, years and years ago. We have a drive-in that's not too far from us, but we don't hardly ever go to it. I couldn't tell you the last time we've been to a drive-in movie. We were young. We took our kids. And that was back a long time ago. Because all of our kids are grown and in their 30s. But we took them when they were young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I've got that black all the way around. You guys can see where we painted in the paper. So now we don't have to worry about the paper anymore. See those little legs? They're kind of crossed there at the bottom. And I don't know if y'all can see where we painted it in, but the painting starts about right there.
Robin says, if I worked at Hobby Lobby, I wouldn't get a paycheck. It would be done before I received it.
Okay. So I'm going to add just a little bit of black right there on that edge there because it's kind of...
Janet says, beautiful.
Thank you, Janet.
I love the way you paint into blend with paper.
I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm just kind of even that up, and we're going to go around this with some more bronze. We're going to even these edges up with this bronze.
My Hobby Lobby is about 5 minutes away from my house, and I don't go unless I need something. I love it.
Yeah, I don't either because I would get myself in a lot of trouble. Do what, baby? Jennifer's at the drive-in now. Yeah, she told me she was. She's in their VW van, she said.
So then I find out I went to Michael's Day. The only way you can get Rub and Buff is online at their store.
Now you can get it at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
I will let you know that. I get mine at Hobby Lobby's where I get mine. Or you can get it on Amazon. I bought it at both places, so you can get it at both places.
Everybody's saying gorgeous.
Thank you, guys.
Beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
Love it.
I'm just adding another layer here, y'all. I can kind of see a little of that. Okay, there we go. But we just painted in Santa's legs. Okay, now I'm going to take that bronze and we're going to go around that outer area again.
Me. You do such a good job, says Judy.
Do I have a towel over there somewhere?
Yeah.
Can I have it, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Y'all, I always keep a paint towel, but I never can keep it.
Yeah,
handy.
she'll resin it, but probably
Yeah,
not
I'm not
tonight.
resining it tonight, you guys, but I will resin it. It will get resined. I think I resin just about every tray I put
Mary
out
says, oh,
anymore.
I love it. I
Okay.
love watching you paint the trays.
Okay, and I'm just going to get some of my bronze paint on here again, you guys. And I'm just going to go around this outside edge one more time.
Is it comfortable to wear?
What's that?
That ring that Kay got you.
Yes, I love it, Miss Kay.
Is it comfortable?
Yes. I wasn't going to wear, I don't like wearing these, my good stuff when I'm working, but I had this on and I forgot about it, to be honest. I put it on, Randy and I went out today and I had it on, my ring.
Basha says another gorgeous masterpiece.
Thank you, sister. I appreciate you.
And what's coming next?
Okay.
It'll be here in just a second, you know. It'll be here any minute.
Okay, let's see here, y'all. We're not done yet, you guys. We still have some more stuff to do here. Okay, I just want to get around this edge real quick so I can make sure all my lines are even because you don't want something that's going to be kind of uneven. So I'm just kind of running this around to make sure we're where we should be.
Did I post that one video of me riding a bull?
No, not yet. You just told them what you're going to be posting, though. You guys, Randy's making some really cool videos. Okay, there we go. Okay. There's that so far, y'all. Look at that. You guys, isn't it gorgeous? And remember, this was a plain Jane. This tray had no design at all on it. And look at that now, y'all. Oh, my
Who wants to
goodness.
see my video before I post it?
Okay, now I have 2 more things I'm going to do to it before we leave out of here. We're going to put rub and buff around the edges to bring out all that detail. We got to bring out that detail. And y'all, I see a place right there that needs to be painted. Hang on a minute.
I'm going to show them my video.
Go ahead, I don't care.
Here, guys. Look, me riding a bull. Well.
Bull riding Randy.
I ain't seen me off.
I will show you who is boss.
There you go. I'll show you who's boss.
He's going to show him who's boss. Okay.
Thrown from the bull.
All right, I got that done now. Okay, here we go, y'all. We're going to put some rub and buff on here. This is just going to bring out the detail in all this trim. So I'm going to start well, let me dry this real quick first. Hang on. Let me put it down here. I'm going to put it on this end real quick. Get that off my finger first, and then we'll
Oh, I know.
dry that.
Okay, they pulled one out of their rear there. That was a good catch, though.
That catch was amazing. It really was. And that would be for any team. I would say that was amazing. Thank you, Brenda. What happened to me when I worked at Walmart? Pretty much left my paycheck right there between groceries and clearance aisle.
That's about 9% of my paycheck right there in the store.
See that, you guys? Look at that. Oh my gosh, y'all. This piece is gorgeous. Look at that, you guys. Now tell me that does not make this tray look amazing. And we would have never had any of this detail had we not put the wood bend on it.
I'll tell you.
This just makes it look beautiful.
Beautiful, says Mama.
Wood bend, I don't care what you put it on, makes it look fabulous.
You think you could put it on one of my little cookies?
Bet you I could. You want me to try it?
No, but I'm gonna eat a cookie. Oh, Rhonda Reader.
Hi, Rhonda. How are you, sister girl? Rhonda, when are you going to go live again? Are you ever going to, for sister girl?
Oh, Chris and Becky Ray.
Just pulling that right on down there, y'all. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay.
You know,
What
they
did I
wouldn't
do?
let me cut my fingers off
Well, you don't need to be cutting your fingers off, you silly thing.
on a video,
right.
and they were going to grow back like night crawlers grow back.
Looking beautiful. Thank you, Belinda. Okay, now you guys, I have something else I'm going to put on here. All right, y'all. What's missing, you guys? Can y'all tell me what's missing? I'll tell you what's missing.
Road.
You can't have Christmas without Christ. So this, you guys, I'm going to use, and I will resin it. Like I need to do a little more black up there on that side as well. I see that right there. I'm going to pull this off of here.
Rhonda says, I don't know, I might.
You need to, girly. You're good at what you do, Rhonda. All right. Oops. I got to be careful. I don't want to tear up my cross. Uh-oh, I may have. I want to tear that up. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me get my little pliers here. This doesn't want to come off there. I hope I didn't tear up this cross for no reason. There we go. Okay, came loose. Yay. All right, we're going to use this. I'm going to put glue on the back of this, y'all, and I'm going to glue this down. And I'm not worried about
I
making
know where you're going to put him.
I know you know where I'm putting it. Y'all, we're going to put it right here in Santa's hands. And he is looking down at that. And all that magic dust that's coming out of his hands is because of the cross. See that, you guys? Isn't that awesome, y'all? What do you guys think? Do you guys like it like that? See the little cross he's looking at?
I like to picture Jesus, baby Jesus in a tuxedo t-shirt.
You know, I could, Monroe.
I haven't pasted that or posted that yet, Coral.
You haven't seen Sheila Gray's? Well, it's out there somewhere.
Did you post it?
Anyway, you guys, I thought you did.
No.
Oh, I thought you did. They were looking for it. I told them you made one of Sheila Gray. But there it is, you guys. And I got thinking about this earlier today, and I told Randy, I said, I said, a lot of times we get wrapped up in Santa Claus and we forget about Jesus. And that's what the reason for the season is. And a lot of times we forget that. Because
It's called Would You Glue, Patty.
Would you glue? Yes, would you glue?
Are you about done?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here.
I'm going to grab up some more of this black paint real quick, though. And I am going to go right here before I forget to do this because I don't want to resin it and then wish I didn't. Because I didn't have it right. So I got to fix that and make it right. But after I do that, I'm done.
So I will see you guys probably not tomorrow, will we?
No, we won't be on tomorrow. Thank you guys. I'm so glad you guys all like it. Anyway, you guys, that's what I got for you tonight. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. All of our new friends, thank you for being here. And I hope that you guys will continue to follow the page. Come back when we have more going on. Y'all, I enjoyed doing this with you guys tonight. I hope you had fun as well. But let me say a prayer with you guys really quick if you don't mind. Because we need to pray, y'all. We need to pray. But anyway, Father God, we come to you tonight, Lord. Father, we ask that you bless each and every one of our friends here. Lord, we thank you so much for this page. We thank you for this platform. Lord, we thank you so much for all the many blessings that you send each one of us every day. Father, there are so many people that are sick or that need a touch of hand. Father God, I ask, Lord, that you take care of each one of those needs. Lord, you are amazing and we love you so much. In Jesus' holy and precious name we pray. Amen. Y'all have a blessed evening. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. And I will see you guys on the flip side.
Guys.
Bye, y'all.